Hi everyone, I am Sandhya from Department of Biomedical Engineering at Erode Sengundar Engineering College. Subject is a human access device. This is a seminar presentation. Titles are genetic and age-related hearing disorders. Introduction. Hearing is a fundamental sense that enable communication, balance, and awareness of the environment. Hearing disorders may appear at birth due to genetic mutations or develop later in life because of aging. The both forms causes processing and communication difficulties and social isolations. Understanding genetic and age-related causes is crucial for early interventions and prevention and improving quality of cycle. It is integration patterns for genetic hearing loss. It is a non-synchronized hearing loss and another one synchronized hearing loss. These are anatomy of the ear. This human ear consists of three parts: outer, middle, and inner. Sound waves enters through the ear canal, catching the eardrum to vibrate. These vibrations pass through the ocells and cartilage and where the hair cells convert them into electrical impedance. These are any damage to these structures may lead to impairment. These are classification of hearing loss. These are organic and non-organic. Organic is there two types: conductive and sensorized. Sensorized is there two types: is sensory and neural. Neural is genetic causes of hearing loss. Genetic hearing loss can be syndromic and associated with other symptoms and or non-symptomic. Where hearing loss is a sole defect, mutation in genes such as MYO7 4 and is a hearing impairment. Our 150 genes are associated with hearing ability. Genetic hearing loss can be cognate late onset. It is a leading to mild to severe hearing impairment. It is a flow chart. It is a perling hearing loss and require an environmental 20%. Genetic causes is 80%. Genetic causes is two types for syndromic and non-syndromic. Syndromic is a 30%. Non-syndromic is 70%. These are non-symmetric. Three types: receiver, dominant, and myocardial miRNA. It is a patterns of genetic in healthcare. These genetic disorders may follow one of these patterns. It is a autosomal receive most common. Both presents or carries child inherits and defective copies. Autosomal dominant and X-ray defense and mitochondrial inheritance. Inheritance patterns help predict recurrence risk in families. There are syndromic and non-syndromic hearing loss. Syndromic is a hearing impairment occurs with other organ abnormalities. Examples includes vision loss, pigmentations and defect, kidney issues, cardiac formalities, and thyroid dysfunctions. Non-syndromic hearing loss is only the auditory pathway is affected. These accounts are around 70% in head defense. It usually presents and stable to progressive sensory loss, hearing loss. These are next major syndromic hearing disorders. These are four types: user syndrome and penetrate and wearable albert. Non-syndromic genetic hearing loss. Non-syndromic causes of result them. DJB2 mutations and Myo 15A, Myo 7A, and OTO mutations is affects cell developments and sound transmission. Tecta mutation is a after tectorial membrane structures. It is a cellular and molecular mechanisms. Is a genetic mutations alter the structure and functions of proteins needed for hearing. This includes ion channels, proteins affecting empathy. These are age-related hearing loss. This prices is the most common sensory defect the elderly. It occurs due to gradual decreations of cochlear hair folds and striatum and vascularis and auditory nerves. High frequency sounds are affected first. It is speech understanding because difficult, especially noise environments. The disorders age-related hearing loss. It is a presbyopia is a most common sensory defects is elderly. It occurs due to gradual decrease of cochlear hair cells. It is difficult, especially in noise environments. The disorders is irreversible but manageable with appropriate interventions. Is there cases of prepasia, take cases of preempsia. Age-related hearing loss arises due to accumulative environmental noise exposure, air cell degeneration from oxidative and stress. Next types of presbyopia is a sensory and neural and metabolic and mechanical. Is a clinical symptoms. Common symptoms includes difficult hearing, soft and high pitched sounds, misunderstanding speech and especially in noise. It is asking for repetitions. Next is the diagnostic approaches. Pure tone audiometry, speech audiometry and otocastic audiometry and auditory and high resolution and genetic testing. Medical and surgical and regenerative approaches. Research focuses on regenerating ocular hair cells using gene therapy to repair mutagens, stem cells therapy to replace lost cells. Next is the conclusion. Genetic and age-related hearing disorders result is significant auditory impairment that affects quality of life across all age groups. Early diagnosis, genetic counseling, and modern hearing technologies can drastically improve outcomes. Thank you so much.